Good morning and welcome to my 14-day subtle meditation boost. Today is day 3. Past couple of days we've been talking about the exchange of prana and how the life force energy um, cycles through us. And today we're going to kind of continue with that a little bit and do a meditation to sense the prana that's underneath the breath. Now, just a couple things before we start. I want to say I'm sorry that I'm so early this morning, and some of you are expecting it at 9 o'clock, but I'm training today and tomorrow, which means I start at 8 o'clock. So I'm on Eastern time. So I had to video this a little early this morning. And I apologize, but still, please leave questions and comments if you get a chance to watch. And then the other thing I wanted to say was I got a comment yesterday. Actually, somebody sent me a message and he was joking and he said, oh, I guess the universe is breathing, using me to breathe, ha ha ha. And I realized, and he was just making a joke, but I realized after getting that comment that it kind of triggered me. It made me feel kind of vulnerable and exposed. And I thought, well, this meditation is like the closest thing to my heart, and it's a very vulnerable thing. It's incredibly intimate. It goes right to the heart of like identity and who you are. And I thought, I don't do I teach a little bit of meditation in my public classes, and meditation's always been really important to me. And maybe that's one of the reasons I don't teach it that much, because it's so precious to me. So it feels very vulnerable for me to be sitting here in front of a camera, in front of all of you, talking about something that's so dear and close to my heart. And I just wanted to acknowledge that because I think meditation is so important, and so it has saved my life, I'll say. And because of that, it's scary for me to sit here in front of you. And I hope it's valuable to you, because it is sort of blowing your heart wide open when you meditate. That's the way I think about it. There's a wonderful meditation teacher. Her name is Sally Kempton, and she wrote a book called Meditation for the Love of It. And that's what I feel like meditation is for. It's for connecting to that deepest river or ocean of love that connects all of us. So for this morning, again, come to a comfortable seat. I'm just sitting on the floor. I like sitting on the floor, but chairs are great. Sit on a chair if you like. Folding the hands is really nice. You might want to do it non-habitual way, so the other index finger on top, if you like. Just kind of creates a little alertness in your brain. And then allowing the forearms to rest, allowing the shoulders to rest. You're welcome to close your eyes, which turns down the visual cortex, right? That takes up about 70% of our attention. So we close that down and instantly have more opportunity to go inside. Soften the muscles in your face. And we'll go back to that gentle feeling of the breath coming in and out. If you've been practicing some of my pranayamas leading up to this series, it's so helpful to help get you into the meditative state to use some really simple, gentle pranayama practices, whether it's belly breathing, whether it's just quietly following your breath in and out, and noticing the sound of the breath or the sensations of the breath in your nose. So you can choose which one of those would be appropriate for you this morning. And then begin to notice that the breath comes in on its own accord. So you don't have to, you can take conscious control over this autonomic process, but why not sit back a little bit and watch the autonomic process happen? So watching the breath flow in and out. the yoga texts say that the prana rides on the breath. So for this visualization, imagine that there's this life force energy that's all around you. It's in you and outside of you. And that animates all living things. And it kind of is surfing on your breath. It uses your breath like a surfboard to come into your body and to leave. I think sometimes it's useful to think about the prana as if it has a beautiful color, as if you're breathing in a beautiful color or sparkly color, if you like, or something kind of enlivened with energy. And then visualize that this prana, this life force, travels into your lungs, and from your lungs it starts to spread out through your whole body. So you feel not just the breath happening in the respiratory musculature, the respiratory mechanism, but it also moves and it oscillates down into the abdomen, down through your legs, out through your arms and your hands and your fingers, up into your face and the crown of your head. And then visualize that it's not only moving into all the places in your body, but it actually permeates every cell in your body. Every cell in your body vibrates or oscillates with this surfing, pulsing, pranic energy. Take a moment to acknowledge the source of the prana. Your energy doesn't just come from your adrenaline glands or from the food you eat, but it also comes through this pranic infusion through your breath. Prana is also in your food, of course, but it's the prana that lies under the energy, or that animates, that gives life to the material. So acknowledgement, perhaps a moment of gratitude. And if you like, you can bring your palms together at your heart with me and take a moment just to notice how the meditation made you feel. A moment of acknowledgement to the unconditional love that is the source of the prana that animates all things. And namaste. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm going to be early again tomorrow morning, so I hope you can join me. Please leave questions and comments. Thanks for being here.